When you mix on headphones, the Waves Germano NX will improve your mixing a lot. A headphone mixing tool like this will give you big advantages over normal headphone mixing like crossfeed, so how much the audio of one channel will be heard in the other channel and the other way around. It will simulate room acoustics, which will influence how diffuse the audio playback will be and how it will actually sound. The third particular benefit is that the NX series will give you a better judgment of how loud a track actually sounds, which is always a lot more difficult with normal headphone mixing. The Waves NX will give you a virtual studio room to mix in, and the Germano NX emulates the New York-based Germano Studio One. The 3 speaker sets available in the Germano NX don't offer day and night differences in their sound and behavior. Even the stereo width is pretty equal between the 3. Check the reverb of the hand claps in this example. And the guitars on the right and left channel in the next audio track. I noticed on this mix with the big XG speakers that there was a pronounced 400 Hz resonance. I want to put it down in the track now, which actually benefits the overall track. So switching between the speakers on this plugin will help you to find frequencies you need to adjust. There are a few things which you really need to adjust in this plugin. First is the headphone correction EQ, which does make a big positive difference in sound when you have a matching headphone. I've turned that off for this video. The other thing is the head modeling settings. Make sure you set the correct values for your own head. It does make a difference on the accuracy and sound depending on your own head size. You will hear its impact when I change the values. I'm always somewhat amazed by the accuracy by modeling plugins like this one. At first you think this sounds too different until you start comparing between real speakers and modeling plugins like the Nx Germano. And with the Waves NX series, this realism can be enhanced more. When you sit behind real speakers, those speakers are in a fixed position. So when you move your head, the stereo image changes. Waves uses the NX Headtracker to simulate that. It tracks your head movement with, for instance, a webcam, and this allows your virtual speakers to stay in the same spot while you move your head, just as what happens with real speakers. It really helps in getting proper realism. The Waves NX Germano also supports surround sound in 5.1. As in the Germano Studios there's a 5.1 setup, and the 5.1 plugin version will mix down to 2.0 for your headphones with all of its room modeling on it, of course. Here's this mix in 5.1, and I have mixed the bass guitar to the rear speaker, drums to the front, and the hand claps somewhere to the middle. I didn't send anything to the low-end channel for this example. Now you won't get a 5.1 experience on stereo headphones, but when I rotate you will hear that bass guitar and drums really are on separate channels. One goes to your left and the other to the right. This means the plugin can work as a sort of downmix headphone jack tool as well, and even can be used for a sort of ambisonic experience. Every channel of the 5.1 configuration can also be soloed or muted for convenience. The NX Germano is number 4 in the signature headphone monitoring tools by Waves. The other 3 are Abbey Road, Ocean Way Nashville and Chris Lord LG's Studio. They all sound different and like a proper room on all speaker variations they have in total. I would say that of these 4, Germano sounds the most analytical or linear of the 4. Abbey Road sounds most hi-fi, I'd say, most full range. And Ocean Way Nashville sounds full range as well, but a bit more calming. Abbey Road and Ocean Way sound the most alike, with Abbey Road having a bit more of a distant sound. You can change the amount of room sound by adjusting the ambience from more room to more direct. Which I also suggest you do to fine-tune your preferred sound. The Chris Lord LG sounds, and this is a bit cliché, the most rock. Find out more about how the CLA NX sounds by clicking on the video which is displayed on screen and linked in the description below.